Hello, hello. Welcome back for the afternoon session. Uh, Sorry, I had to leave earlier today because I had some technical issues with my system here. Most of my Ninja Trader was really down. I was having some issues, so I had to get things fixed. But it happened to be just it was my computer. It was really giving me issues. So everything is fixed, and did something else earlier. Went for a walk. Just came back, and so let's see what we can do for the afternoon session. Okay, sorry. I think there's still some strong echo in my background. It looks like I have another stream open. All right, that I think that should be fine now. I'm sure the noise is gone. Um, let's get myself set up here. Okay. All right. So where are we? Let's look at the session. Let's see what's been going on. Let's pull up my full chart here. So we've been trending down. Pretty. I think we've been consolidating for the past 2 hours, and now I think we're about to take a clean direction. So watch your multi time frame is confirmed bearish, is holding strongly bearish. Your daily to your 5 minutes. The momentum has been gradually going up. So this is where I really feel a momentum is coming, right? Strong, better momentum is on the horizon. So um, here, what I'm gonna do, I just want to see if there could probably be a flush, right? I think it's just the price seems like it want to flush down, um, but my read so far it's after the first hour, this kind of really be a choppy session, right? It's been some whipsaw, so we may start getting some clean direction. But again, my best entry will be if there's going to be some reaction at the very low here. So we've already created a double bottom, right? So we're about breaking that double bottom, and technically I wouldn't like to buy there. I would like to see price kind of break past it and then come back, retest it, show some rejection, and then so that is how I would technically want to take that kind of trade. But right now, um, it could go either direction. So that's why I'll wait here. I wouldn't take I won't take any direction here. I won't take long, I won't take short for now. But just the fact that we have a strong bearish market structure, right? So the probability is really towards the downside here, more so than the upside. But also as a trader, I think, we want to find the best entry. That's just basically where we are. But I mean, if you look at your EMA separation, it's really supporting bearishness. Your bar-to-bar change, right? It's also supporting momentum, right, to the downside. So, so one thing I want to point out, right, on the Execution Watchdog, where I think this might really help, those who want to, get rolling on it, is when you start seeing positive rate of change, right? So when it's positive, and you look at your 5 minutes, if you see at least three or more, and you're maintaining, you see that your candles, they're like different, like they're trending down or up, whichever direction it is. In this case, now we're trending down. Yeah, you really want to stay focused, right, on the bearish side. Just like put your mind on it, keep your focus. Don't get, don't react to swipes back and forth, right? Which is okay, they can happen, but you take those swipes. And if you see counter trend or counter reverser, always see that as the opportunity, right, for your better entry. But don't because the trend is the trend, right? The trend direct where the market is going, right? Your 4-hour bearish, your 1-hour bearish, our daily hasn't kind of really exercised strong bearishness yet. It's kind of flipping between bear and choppiness. So this could be built into a bigger sell-off, right? That's kind of how I interpret it. So all right, so guys, like I said, Execution Watchdog is out. I hope you guys try your 30 days free trial and get it, come on stream. We trade together with it, right? So and also I can drop some tips on how to use it, how to use it to gain edge for your trading. So please get it. Go to the website JTMFin.com. You will get a link to get your 30 days free trial. All right, where are we? Okay. Okay. So I'm looking at the 1 minute as well too, just to kind of see how it is. 1 minute is showing some very, very strong consolidation, right? So just kind of be careful here. It looks like it's trying to push up, but obviously it's getting rejected. So I'm seeing some push there, and all right. Order submitted. So I'll take a very quick scalp here. Just want to see if I can catch something. So I'm on MNQ here. Order failed. All right, so very, very scratch, like $76 on the stop there, which is not. I just kind of wanted to give it to see if we're getting a flush, but not yet. So I will wait for better entry, which we may get now. Okay. So this is what I was talking about, right? It looks like it was going to flush, but again, so I'll try it again one more time. It seems to be, it tends to get rejected right around here, but again, this could be another continuation. So I'll give it a try. If it doesn't, then I'll wait for a better, maybe push to like 14 EMA, right? I just kind of want to be ahead of it. That's really why I'm But again, my stops are extremely tight. This is not, okay. So,
order filled.
yeah, so, okay. So it is, we're definitely, we're pushing up here. So 76, another $76 stop, so, which is fine, you know, it's nothing here. It's just a very tiny scratch. Okay, so I'll wait. I think probably we want to tap the EMA 14, right? So I'll wait for that before I, let's see, but okay. All right, it came close. It came close. It didn't really tap it. Um,
Order filled.
okay, we'll try it again. Just a quick scalp here again as well too. Going crazy. Okay.
Order filled.
All right. Just take like, you know, a few points there. It's not much. We'll see. Okay.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Very tight stop again. I am really keeping my stop tight here. I'm okay. I can do this, you know. Okay.
Order filled.
All right. So we are taking off. Okay. Okay. So we're tapping the EMA 14 now, and there should be some.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay. So let's see here.
Order submitted.
Okay, very tight stop, $40. The plan, okay. I cut it early. Okay.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay, take something out there. Okay, so we're flushing out. There we go. Now we got a flush. So
Order submitted. Order canceled.
okay,
Order submitted.
seems like a big.
Order canceled.
All right, so it is taking a very hard time for this thing to push down. So let's see, just so you got to switch to the micros here and okay. Yeah, this should be the flush we should be waiting for. Yeah, it's a pretty strong fight here. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Um, oh, sorry, what the hell? So the just kind of realize we're over 450 points, right? So right now the ATR is really tight. So setting your stops, you just got to be very systematic about it, right? So, but this thing want to go down, but I think it just doesn't want to go with without a fight. That's just basically what we're getting here. So a lot of a lot of accounts is gonna get chopped here, and until the real direction will start. So, but yeah, but it looks definitely. So this sort of movement, right, always give me that feeling that um, there's certainly gonna be uh, some push, right? So it is looking really hard. It's looking hard to get below here, but it will happen. That's the thing, right? It will happen. But if it's taking so hard to break here, right? Actually, we're almost, you know, 2 o'clock Eastern time. The reversal will be pretty quick. So that's the other thing. I think I want to be very, very be careful of, right? Any any price that that pushes below this, it feels like it's gonna be quickly. There's gonna be a pretty fast reaction. So. So just wait here. So my expectation, I was expecting a quicker flush, right? But it just didn't happen. So I'm just gonna step aside for now, and if I even come back to my EMA separation, there's just no momentum, right? It's kind of grinding but really slow, and sometimes the grind up might look like it wants to go a little bit higher, and then it's. So I get this. This is an intentional area. A lot of people are really putting in size here to get the anticipated flush, but it will happen. There's a question. It's just, um, but because of this size, the degree we've gone down, right? It makes it very hard to really, put a meaningful size here. So that's why I'm like just focus on micros for now, and so the low we're really, yeah. So the pre-market low is 28,614, which we're almost there. It's just tapping it. It hasn't really touched it yet, but we're close to it. So I think my strategy, what I will do now is I want to wait. If I see a flush below that low, I think the reaction there will be a better trade entry because that will create more a bigger move. Because here really have no idea where this is gonna go, right? This it could be at the bottom here and then starts pulling up very aggressively, or it could flush, right? There's really no, yeah. Even every indication shows that it wants to go down, right? This is basically it is trending down, so it should. But it is very strange to see it really very tight here. You know, a lot of battle happening here. You know, also small volume. There's not a lot of volume here as well too. So there's pretty much algo still in. It's kind of controlling this area here where we are. Yeah, look at that. One, two. Oh my God, this is this is a very difficult spot here. All right, I've got chopped a lot. Like, gosh, how many? Take. It's a good thing. See, that's the point is, it's just small scratches, right? One, two. Yep. One, two, three, four, five. So five small chops, right? Like $40, $40. So yeah, to about $300. So and some small tiny scratch here, about $300. So we'll see. Look at that. What a fake out. This is, oh man. Nope. Do not be in front of this. Guys, don't touch this thing, man. Just let it run. Let it run. Let it run. Oh, yeah, let it run. Let it still run. Wow. So what a fake out there. I mean, clean fake out. So yeah, which it was expected, right? Because you know, if you can't go down, then yeah, you gotta go up. That's basically what is happening here. So, um, why I want to join the long side? Absolutely no, right? This is yeah, this is not. This is so I'm gonna join until it touches a break above the VWAP, right? So then that would be a convincing. But right here, you could easily this thing could easily get swiped, like flush everything down again. Um, I'll see the volume. Yeah, pretty sizable volume, right? So, but yeah. So yeah, so I'm glad I took my shot out because it just didn't make any sense. If this was really going to be a clean flush, it would have really flushed from there. But right now we're really holding. So the first thing needs to break in is to break the 50 EMA. If we break it, then we pretty much have a good solid run. Um, yeah, just tap it there. So watch for reaction. Yep, so it is rejecting. So wait for this 5 minutes candle to close in 30 seconds. That is suddenly holding. Yep. Guess a lot of accounts get blown there. It's yeah, that level was very enticing for short. Like it was just really calling. I guess we just get ripped apart. Okay, so close. Now, if this candle does not flush this, then yeah, we're gone. We're not gonna see this low for this for now. Okay, it didn't close above. Now watch out for this candle here, right? This could be a consolidation candle to continue to the upside. It flushed there, but it held. Okay. if this candle hold, this 5 minutes candle hold, look out for the upside. Right now it is holding, right? It can't be taken out for now. So um, definitely some strong volume to that candle. So yeah, I might change my bias now too long because yeah, we couldn't flush. So we couldn't flush. Then we should be, yeah, preparing for the upside. Okay, I'm flushing it, so it kind of makes sense because the push was very violent. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to sell into it. It makes so much sense, but okay, so doesn't look like that candle one. What we're talking about? I want to measure the height. Okay, wow, that's almost 170 points candle. 170 points. That's a pretty big move. Um, just no stop can hold that. So we are giving half of it. So we're about 85, 85 points here. This current candle is roughly 85 points range to range. So we're holding, right? Holding that. Okay. Now, this is the concern I have, right? If this candle is going to close in 30 seconds, right? And the top, is lower than the wick of this candle. So this is definitely not a strength. It's actually a weakness, right? So it depends on what the next candle do from here. So it's going to open in 3 seconds. Yeah. Okay. All right. I will break it out. So that candle definitely proved itself, right? It proved itself very, very solid. So the question now is, can we continue, right? So yeah, so it's a very strong. It did not. Yep, as a strength. Perfect. This is a strength candle. This is not a candle you want to short. Just let it do its thing and see where it take you to. Ain't gonna be easy, but just let it do its thing. Oh man, let it do its thing. Okay. What again? That's interesting. Why is this thing not taking my order? Yeah. Okay, let's just. All right, so I'm taking along here for 4 micros. I'll keep my stop pretty. I mean, this is a sizable move, right? So I'm don't really see. It's kind of really building some strength to it. So just take quite a little stuff out of there first for now. But let's try it again quickly here. Just give you room to run, right? This is keep my stop tight here. usually one round a day, 1, 2, yep. Spread them around.
Cool, thank you. Then in that case, I'll just bring you guys then. Mm. Let me ask you. But how how soon is how long is your car ride? Because I know you guys are always teaching. Let me ask her if she's okay. Okay, so let's see. Now we're certainly building out here. This is
So definitely the market is really trying to make an attempt to flush all this overhead supply here, and which could actually be a problem because um, if it's if it can't take out all this overhead supply, then it really means the pressure, the selling pressure is there, and which obviously we might actually even get more of them, even if we don't get it today, but tomorrow. But clearly, this is an area that needs to be cleared, right? If this want to continue to go higher, but again, you know, we're really building very very heavy. You know what? I'll take it out. I don't like it. Um, it's so I'm worried about this. I feel like this overhead here, all these wicks here, they're really gonna put pressure to take this thing down. So I'll just close that out there with really, it's gonna break even essentially. Mm, okay. Okay. Well, let's give this another room here to run. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, first of all, put it there. So put one there. One there. So capture conditional move. Okay. Yep. That doesn't seem plausible, but yeah, I'm not sure why I take this trade again. I find it very confusing myself. Why? Why? I should, so sorry. I don't know why I took that trade. It's just nothing. There's no reason I should, but I just close it out. Because we're really in a, well, in a just a very difficult zone here. Obviously, I would say is more of the bear are really working hard on this thing. They're just really working very very hard. But of course, you know, it is a bearish momentum, and it just, I mean, everyone got to take opportunity. The opportunity is really there to bring this thing down. We can't even tap the VWAP yet. So yeah, there is again, not guessing here, but it's just if you look at from for the day, right? So this has a high here, very far from it. So on a daily price action, yeah, this is bearish, right? So um, you know, like the only difficulty here is for the fact that it couldn't take this low, right? It's kind of really put it in a tug of war, right? So the bull held it very well here, and sorry, I'm not sure I'm sharing here, but I'm looking at a different chart. Yeah. So right now, price is hovering between the 14 and the 50 EMA, right? So this is really, from my point of view, this is just where you don't want to get involved, right? Very, very indecisive tug of war or battling really happening here. So where is momentum? It's just really, there's no momentum anywhere, right? The price is stuck. So it is trying to break out. This candle here really creates some very strong reaction on the market, and I think it's kind of really what is holding. This candle is holding everything now. So if it's holding, then definitely there's a strong volume to it. The volume is strong and it's holding. So it's very likely this will continue to go higher, right, if it holds. Unless there's a catalyst to break this thing down, but right now it's really holding. It's holding this candle, it can't break. And this week here also show there's a strong reaction, right, to the upside. So maybe my buy at that time makes sense, you know. So I'll get back in. I feel like so I'm just gonna bring my stuff just right here, right? Just bring it down a little bit, and it makes sense there. I feel like the price action is showing strength for sure. So there's definitely interest in holding this thing. So let's see what market does. That's all I can do. Okay, control anything other than just, yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Get some water. Okay, sorry, I kept myself on mute for a while. So yeah, this is what you call. I'm trying to find a name for this. I don't know. I can't come up with a name, but this is a very, yeah. It's what you guys what you got. Call it whatever you want, but this is, the grind from here. So we about almost an hour, right? So pretty good, sizable move, almost 200 points. So patient trader, you gotta be patient, held, and it's obvious that at the bottom here, this is just really it's a very difficult place right now. I think, I've experienced it here. I did the same thing, just could not get any move, right? Like any shot you take here, you just have to essentially scalp, right? You got to scalp your shorts, keep your stop tight, and be happy to take a lot of stop, which I did. It's very small scratch, and now here, took some long here, take some small scalp, and you know some of my runner got stopped out, and now we're back here again, and we're doing exactly the same thing. So yeah, I mean, it technically should break. That's what this what market structure is, right? The definition textbook of market structure. This should break, and it's just, you know how you want to, play it. That's the main thing. Which it's breaking now, right? Yeah. So watch it, see what it does, how it reacts, and is it gonna create a violent move, or is it just gonna continue to slide down? But yeah, pretty nice. So yep, really respect. This is a clean. It's like, I don't know. I put it. It's a clean market structure. Everything is well respected, right? Main high, and then some consolidation, create a second high for the afternoon, and there's it. Yeah. So the market is just walking off from the high it created right here. So now we got a flush. Patience. Patience will have really paid here. So just see what it does now. Yep. Yeah, that was the only thing. They won't follow through. So obviously, I mean, think about it. Whoever caught it, they will not. Yeah, they won't. They won't let it follow through. So it's interesting. And they're still holding. So it is still holding that low. Yep, just breached the low of the London session, And yeah, that's kind of what I expected. If it's very hard to sweep that low, you're gonna get this sort of reaction, right? So which it's a very they're both participants, right? You definitely got the bulls and the bear really working on here, which is kind of encouraging, right? It's suddenly, you're seeing what you're seeing here. There's not like one-sided. There's definitely, bulls and bear playing out here. So um, definitely a session for scalping because this pretty much one of the best follow through for the last 2 hours, well, the last hour. So now it's a question of what's going to happen here, right? It's going to consolidate for the rest of the session. Okay, so clearly the momentum is building for sure. Our EMS separation is expanding, so there's a clear support bearish momentum. So that this market structure definitely is clean. All right, retesting the low and more flush continuation. Okay. So clearly the bulls were tested, were not very strong. So yeah, this is clearly another, yeah. gone. Okay, watch out for, okay, take it. Let's see. Yeah, this is not Okay, so where we are. Okay, I'm trying to push up. Wow, it's very. So we are in power hour, and reaction here is very certainly not just not really a clear hope for any bulls here. I think this really want to it hasn't really gone anywhere. It's actually really holding those lows, and we'll see if the bears will step up here. Sorry, the bulls or the bear will step up here and take this thing higher or lower. Depends on which direction. But certainly, you know, microstructure wise, yeah, this is should be getting more push to the downside here. But it's very interesting to see that all the attempts, right? All the attempt to push it lower is always get taken out, right? So there's a 3 attempts now. So 1, 2, 3. One, the fourth one. So I mean, this could be, yeah. It's just it's obvious to be bearish, right? That's really, you know, what the structure is telling you. But if you're scalping, right, the question, where is it going to go from here? And I think it's already giving us a sign that it's certainly it doesn't want to close here or below here. Let's see what I can get out of here. Okay. Just gonna try just one micro here. This look like we are